What is up, everybody? Welcome to another live Pin the Gas podcast on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And it's an absolute honor to sit down with the legend herself, Shea MacGregor. What is up?
All right.
How you doing?
All right. How are you?
Good. It's good to see you again.
You too. Can't believe you're
Absolutely.
back on the podcast.
Thank you so much. It's always an honor to sit down with my friends and have a chat with them, right? Catch up, talk about a little bit of last season, what's happening right now in 2025, because it's your second year at BTR, which I'm so excited for you. I it's hard to put into words the emotions I feel when I go to the race, or if I can't go to the race and I sit and I watch all you on TV. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you. So you're in a car right now. Tell everybody where you're headed to.
Yes. I'm headed up to Crosby to go watch some ice riding. Probably the last weekend of the year that we'll get to do that.
Never done any ice riding before. I got several friends that do it, and they're like, it's absolutely amazing.
This year. But I think next year I'll probably have my own setup.
I love it. I love it. And you've done ice riding before, haven't you?
No, just this year.
Okay. I love it. I love it. Well, Shea, listen, we got a lot to talk about, and I know you're driving, so let's get into it. You first year at BTR last year's, I thought you had an amazing season. First season in, and I know you learned a lot, right? There was a lot to take in that first season at BTR. So in your own words,
sure.
tell us how your season went.
It went as well as it could have gone, I think. My first season road racing at all. I had so much to learn in my first season. And I think I felt way better by the end of the season than I did at the beginning. But I've done a lot of off-season training, so I'm really looking forward to getting into this next season. It'll be a lot better.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine the stress you went through. It's a good stress, right? But first road racing, building your own bike, learning the ins and outs, tire changes, change sprockets, clip, the whole nine. That's an experience. And then, being in Moto America on the big stage, live on TV with cameras and all this, right? All that adds a different element of pressure that you probably didn't think about until you actually showed up for the first race weekend. You're like, oh shit, this is real now, right? And I love the first years when the first time that new students and girls arrive at BTR, because you see that how nervous they are, how unrelaxed it is in that environment. But as the season progresses, you get more relaxed, faster lap times, more confident in yourself, and being around people coming up to you asking for pictures and autographs. How weird is that?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right?
I did not expect
that. When kids come up to you and they ask you for a picture and an autograph, it's something they'll never forget. They're a true fan, and they go home and I bet you anything, they're like, "Mommy, Daddy, I want a motorcycle now. I want to be just like Shea when I grow up." Right? Just knowing that you change people's lives in a way that you never imagined you'd be able to reach out and touch them, right? And what it means, it's a feeling that I can't really describe. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So, so listen, it's your second year at BTR. Again, I know I already said that. I'm just so excited to sit down and talk to you again and talk about the second year, because you done learned so much your first year. That's going to progress into your second year. You're going to be a lot more comfortable. You know what to expect. But as racing goes, you show up. It don't always go your way at the track.
Right. Yeah.
So going in, right. And this year you guys actually got, there's 4 new girls this year. 5? 4. And obviously you had a chance to meet them already.
This year we did it a little bit different. The returning ladies got to go down during the last half of the build week. for the new ladies and meet up with the new ladies, and that's when we did our bike updates. So we have a few new sponsors, like we have Vortex. We have Vortex changes sprockets to put on, and then we got some new wheels that are awesome. Some Dimag wheels. They're going to be a game changer for those bikes. They're going to make the bikes handle way better. But yeah, we all got to come together as a team for the first time during the build week and sort of away from the craziness of the first race weekend or the training, and meet each other and sort of get to know each other beforehand. And I think that's great. I think that was a really good thing to do.
Yeah, it's like when I talk to Lucy, she's like, I miss my girl so much. I can't wait to see
Yeah.
him. So it's a
Yep.
big family reunion, a lot of hugs, a lot of laughs, probably a lot of tears that goes along with that too,
Yeah.
Happy tears for sure.
Yep.
It's again, it's amazing. So, the new ladies that come in, I forget all their names. I got them written down. I should have freaking pulled them out. But I'm sure you guys are girls. I keep saying guys. You girls are gonna step up and help them out as much as you can and
Yep.
give them advice. That, hey, I was there last year. I know what it is. Just take a deep breath, calm down. It's all good.
Yeah. Yep.
That's awesome. So with that being said, you have any expectations coming into this season?
I just want to improve on my times from last year. We're going back to 3 of the same tracks. So I have sort of baseline settings for those tracks, and then I have my best lap times, and I'm just trying to get better than that this year. I think it seems like everybody's doing a lot of off-season training, and I think the races are going to be super close this year. And I'm very excited to line up with the rest of the ladies this year and see what kind of work we put in and how we've done.
I'm excited. I can't wait to watch. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And you said something about the Dimag rims. That is, I tell everybody, if you want to make one mod to your bike instead of all that bling bling exhaust and ECU tuning and all this, buy a set of aftermarket rims. It's unspring and sprung weight. The bike will handle better. It'll rev quicker. It'll stop better. It's especially on those GT 650s, which they're not the lightest bikes out there.
They're not. Those wheels way lighter.
100%.
No tubes, so I think the Dunlop guys are going to be appreciative.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Changing inner tubes is I mean, it's easy, but it's not as easy as just popping off a tire, putting a new one on, setting the bead, filling it up, and freaking let's go. It's they're going to be a lot happier. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we get to keep the spoke wheels for rain tires, so we'll have rain tires already mounted and ready to put on. It'll be a lot easier to make decisions at the track.
Yeah. So as far as the program goes, did they make any major changes except for obviously the Dimag rims and you guys get to use your spokes as rain tires?
No, nothing crazy. I think the program went very well last year. They made some improvements from the year before that, and I think last year went pretty well. It's a little bit. Our first race is like a month earlier this year, so we have a shorter timeline. So we'll only do one training session down in Crescent. That's the biggest difference, I think.
And VIR is going to be the first time you ladies go there, right? It will be Virginia National Raceway.
Yeah, instead of in Ohio.
I love it. That's my home track. It's local. It's like an hour and 20 minutes away from me.
Yeah, I've never been there. I'm a little bit nervous to race there after not being there.
Listen, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna love it. It's an awesome track.
It looks like it.
It is, and what I love about VIR, it's the layout of it is great. Not only for a rider spec, your side, because it's an awesome track to ride, but as a fan base too. Everything's not so spread out to where you really don't need a scooter or a pit bike to get around to see. I mean, you want to go outside the pits, and it's still a couple 100-yard walk, but it's not like Road Atlanta or Road America or anything like that. My favorite section of VIR is the back section and then going up turn 7. It's absolutely amazing. You're going to love it. I already know you're going to like it.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's a lot of fun. So I can't I can't wait till you try it out, and then you can tell me what you think of it. It's a good track, absolutely a good track. So
Yeah.
let me ask you this: who do you see being your biggest competitor this season?
I've been me and Miranda have been racing in the off season, and we both improved a lot. And then Camille comes out to CDMA, and we're all within like half a second of each other every time.
I love it.
But I don't think the rest of them are far off. Those are just the ones that I've seen in the off season. I'm sure that they've been working hard, and we were all pretty close last year, so I think it's gonna be some really close racing this year.
Yeah, you girls were absolutely close racing last year. I can't wait. I keep saying it because I'm so pumped to see you girls out there racing again this year. I'm excited. I know you girls are way more excited than I am. And go. I think that the you girls that were in it last year, you made a big step and a big improvement, but this year I think it's going to be a bigger step and a bigger improvement just for the fact that you already know what's going on, what to expect. You've been to, like I said, all the tracks but one, which would be a new track. It's not going to be all those nerves you had before is not going to, well, you're still going to have them, but as far as, the fans and the TV and all that, it's cool. We got this, versus I don't want to go out there. Why you want my autograph and my picture? It's
right.
Which makes a big difference. So with that being said, training in the off season, what kind of training have you been doing?
So I've been like doing physical training. So I've been riding my bicycle on the trainer a lot, as much as I hate it. And then I've been rock climbing, which has been a lot of fun. And then I have done every round of the CDMA series out in California. Back in November, I drove my truck out there with the R3 in the back of it, and raced the first round, and then left my truck out there, and I've been flying out once a month to go race every round, and that's been a huge help. It's been a game changer, really. Like I've gotten a lot better feel for the bike, and sort of I like the bike to feel in a corner, which is something that I struggled with a lot last year. I've learned a lot about bike setup, and I'm really looking forward to being able to apply that to the BTR bike.
Oh, 100%. I seen obviously I watch your social media page on Facebook. So I see you out there. I see you out there getting it in. I love it.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been going surprisingly well out there. The competition is there's a lot of good riders out there. So the competition is pretty close, and it's been a lot of fun. There's a whole group of R3s out there, and it's always fun to have the little R3 gang running around the track.
I'm a huge fan of the small bikes. I think it teaches you so much more than the bigger bikes. Riding a fast bike slow and a slow bike fast, right? I'd rather ride the slow bike fast. And all that training you've been doing is just gonna absolutely elevate your game when you step on that GT 650 that weighs a whole lot more, right?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well I can translate everything that I've learned from the R3 to the GT 650.
Now, I haven't raced the R3 or done a track day, and obviously I've never been on a GT 650 neither. So, obviously the weight difference. How's the power difference? Is there like a huge step in power difference?
It's not a huge step. So the R3 has basically zero power and not a lot of torque, and the BTR bikes have they have a little bit more power and a little bit more torque. I noticed last year my times between the R3 and the BTR bike on the tracks it's like a few seconds faster on the BTR bike every time.
Yeah, it's and you get to keep that bike at the end of the season, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. So do you have any future plans on racing that bike, doing any track days after your season at BTR?
Yeah, I might take it up for some track days, but for the class breakdown for today's race series, there's not a whole lot of wouldn't be competitive in the classes that it's allowed in. What I really wish they'd do is like a reunion BTR race, so that all of the former BTR ladies could come and we could all race together. I think that would be awesome.
And I said this, but before we went live, I wish they had a step away class where you girls get done to BTR, you could step in that. But that's a great idea. We need to, Scott, if you listen to this, man, we need to make that happen, right? We need to come on Mother America and make a plan for that.
Yeah, the CRA up in Minnesota here, they did a class, and they invited all the BTR riders were invited, but it was short notice, and it's sort of in the middle of nowhere. But they tried. We had a race, and a few of us came out and raced our BTR bikes. But something a little bit bigger and maybe a little more centrally located might be good.
Yeah, you broke up there for 1 second. Hang on, let me see if I can do this. All right. All right, it sounds a little bit better. Damn technology. It's not that smart, is it?
I know. It's great when it works.
But when it don't work, it's the biggest headache ever. Like I had to I come in here this morning. I didn't see nothing about no update. Of course, I really didn't look. And I come in here, I was like, okay, I gotta go in here, start getting set up to sit down with my buddy Shea and have this chat with her, right? And all of a sudden it says you got to do an update, and I was sweating. I was like, hurry up, please get done, please get done, please get done. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll be doing it on my cell phone too as well. Be like, oh, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Which I've done that before. I've did. Listen to me. I've done several of them. Actually at VIR, live on the podcast, which is awesome. Brennan, what is up, Brennan? He says, what is up? And then Ben Lee says, hi, Chris. What's up, Ben? Is this actually live? Absolutely, it is, my friend. And we got Dan Spalding. So Dan Spalding is a good buddy of mine. I'm actually going to meet him at Daytona this year. I'm super excited, and he's actually the first ambassador for Pendergast Podcast. I never thought I'd say that, but that's absolutely amazing. So yeah, it's awesome. I just don't know what to say, but yeah, and you said you're going to ice race next year. That's something that I always wanted to try was ice racing. It looks so much fun, but to me, it seems really intimidating for some reason. I don't know why it seems so intimidating. I guess because it's ice and you're on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah, it's the level of grip is amazing though. You have so much traction with the studs.
Now, how fun is it to put the studs in the tires?
I've not done it, so.
Oh, I love it. That part don't look too fun, but you never know. It might be easy. Going back to you training at rock climbing, rock climbing, that's a very physical sport. It actually teaches you a lot because you use your whole body and all your muscles to control you climbing rocks. So do you do it outside, or are you an indoor rock climber?
Indoor. Outside is scary. I don't want to climb rocks.
I think those guys and girls that do that, I'm like, y'all got kahunas, because there's no way I'm free climbing any of that. I don't even want to free climb this tree.
Yeah. No, just the indoor ones where it's safe,
Absolutely it is. That's awesome. So I'm excited for you this year. I think that I would love to. I'm gonna tell you like this. I can't wait to see you get your win.
Yeah, I'm hoping so.
You will. Everybody's got a different aura and a different energy from them, right? I know how much work you put into it, especially mentally and physically. It's all going to pay off. You're an absolute legend. I know it's your second year road racing, but everybody heard your story the first time you was on here. You have that determination about you, and you're going to do very well, my friend, this year. 110%. Better than you think you are. I'll tell you that.
My thought is I'm not going to lose because I didn't work hard enough. It's a stacked field out there. All these ladies are super talented, and that's totally fine if there's more talent out there that I have. That's cool, but I'm not going to lose because I didn't put in the effort.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say this. I think that that whole mental block side of the whole block. So if you exactly what you just said, oh, I didn't, do that extra 20 miles on my bicycle and she did, that's why I'm not doing good or whatever. To me, that's just a mental something you put inside your head that you got to work around and kind of overcome that, right? Which is it's hard not to do it, just to be honest with you. Colin Edwards said it the best. I remember I watched what was that with Colin Edwards. He said that the year him and Bayless went at it, well, it was 3 years they went at it. He's like, man, I got up in the morning. So Bayless won Edwards won 2001 Bayless won, and then 2002 Edwards won again. So it was that 2001 season where Edwards is like, man, Bayless would get up at 4 a.m., ride the bike 100 miles or whatever, and do all this shit, diet and all this. He's like, man, I did that, and I still got my ass kicked. And then I went back to doing what I normally do, shoot guns, drink beer, play with RC cars, do this, do that, and he won the title again, right? And to me, I was like, that's when I really realized how much of a mental barrier something like that is that we put inside our head, and not knowing that when we do it, how hard it is to overcome that, right? So you already changing your mindset in that way. Again, that's a step above, a step ahead of the game. Well, I'll say that. It's road racing in general, so mental, and that's something I think that a lot of people don't realize how the mental side of the game it is. The awesome thing that I love about BTR too is it's such a family environment. Everybody helps everybody out. Everybody wants to see everybody succeed. So when I go to a race weekend and I watch all my friends race in the paddock, as you're walking by garages, you either feel the tension or you feel the positive energy, right? Because it's always a mix of two. Because not everything always goes the way you want it to in racing. Every time I walked by the BTR, it was nothing but just this big warmth of sunshine and positive attitudes, and all you girls laughing and just don't get me wrong. There's times I walk by and y'all were serious because it's crunch time. I got to get these tires over there. I got to do this and this and that. But it was still laughs and giggles and where's my 10 millimeter? Yada, yada, yada. Right. It's it's amazing to see that atmosphere inside the tent race weekend at every event. To me, that also takes a lot of pressure off of you when you're there at the event, right? Versus if it was super stressful and, the bickering and the arguing and, all that stuff that does happen on the weekend, it absolutely happens. So, it's gonna, you're gonna crush it this year. Shit, I'm so excited for you. Let's go. Yes. This is awesome. So the season's coming upon us pretty quick. Daytona is next weekend. I'll be there. And you're not going to be at Daytona, are you?
No, I wish.
Boo, boo. And so 4 rounds this year. You girls, guys, gotta stop saying that. At Road Atlanta, will you girls be at Road Atlanta?
Nope. We'll be at Barber, and then Road America, and the Ridge, and then the VIR.
Yeah. Man, the Ridge. Did you girls race at the Ridge last year?
We did, yeah. Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I remember Lucy talking about it. Yeah.
I can't wait to see her on that track. I think she's gonna kill it.
She got emotional with me when we was talking about it because it's her home track and it's not too far from her. And she's absolutely gonna murder that track. So with that, I've never been to the Ridge. That's one of my bucket list tracks I want to go to. It's such an awesome place. As far as on TV, right? But riding the track, how's it riding it?
Oh, it's so much fun. The TV and YouTube videos do not do it justice. The elevation change there is crazy. Coming down the waterfall, it's like you're driving off the face of the earth. And I was not expecting that when I first got there. Very scary, but a ton of fun. I think it's turn 10. That's at the top of the hill, just on the other side of the track. That's my favorite corner. It's like full throttle, uphill, blind corner. It's fun.
I love it. So, out of all the tracks you've been on, I didn't ask you this last time, but what's your favorite track you've been at last?
Uh, the Ridge, yeah, that was
The
my favorite.
Ridge.
I think
Yeah.
Barber is a lot of fun, just because it's so flowy and it's like it's well laid out. The surface is awesome. I think Mid Ohio would have been fun if I could have put it together, but I just couldn't find my flow there. And then Road America is a totally different animal, but I definitely had the most fun at the Ridge.
Yeah, man, Road America is I love that track. It's such an amazing track. That it reminds me of Road America and Road Atlanta. I don't know why. They just remind they don't marry each other, but the atmosphere is the same almost, right? The track's different, but I don't know, it's got the same feel to it. It's kind of hard to explain. They're both amazing tracks. They're big. You know, you basically got to have a pit bike to get around for sure.
Yeah.
110%. Especially that hill at Road Atlanta, the hill
Yep.
going down to the pits, and at Road America, the hill going up in that back, back there where everybody, a lot of people parking with the campers and all that too. Yeah, it's great. Fun times. I can't wait. Let's go. So, the season for BTR, I know it's 2025, but it's what month do you girls go out there and start with?
We started at Barber in April, is it?
April. Yeah. Okay. Man, I should have wrote this down. I want to say mid-April, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's the beginning of April because I think there's a track day the weekend before. It's like,
okay. Yes. Tommy says, "Oh shoot, it's Shay and Chris. What is up, Tommy?" I love it. I love it. Bentley says, "It's the spikes or studs." Talking about the tires for the yeah. Tommy says April 4th and 5th. Thank you, Tommy. I had it written down. I should have had it on my notes. I'm excited. Yeah, it's I've never been to Barber neither. Barber's another one of those tracks I want to go to. I want to go to the museum.
Yeah.
No, I ain't been.
Yeah, I haven't been to the museum. I'm hoping to do that this time. Just did not have any time last year.
Yeah, everybody tells me if you go to Barber, you have to go to the museum. Like it's 100% guaranteed you got to. So I'm definitely looking for. I'm gonna try to go. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on finances and all that silly mess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just honored that I get to go to the races I get to go to every year, right? And make it happen. And this is my first time going to Daytona. Have you ever been to Daytona?
No, I've not.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've never been. So I grew up in Florida. I drove by it many times, but just never been to the 200. So it's gonna be, it's gonna be exciting. I wish I had a truck. Shit, I need to sell my car and buy me a truck. That way I could take my pit bike there. Because if not, I'm gonna have to huff it or walk around, or I might try to go out and buy me a little electric scooter just to have it for Daytona.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We shall see what happens. So, listen, the season's approaching really quick. I know you're as prepared as you can be right now, as far as it's coming. I just had a brain fart. I had this question in my head. It just left. It's been doing that here lately. I'm getting, dude. It sucks getting younger, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's awesome. So, are you doing any other track days before the start of the season?
Well, no. So we go out to training the 9th through the 13th. We'll be down in Texas for the training portion of the BTR program. And then there's 2 more CVMA rounds that I'm trying to get to. And that's it. And basically, it's over after that.
During the off season, like BTR was last year, so do you actually take your GT 650 home with you, or do they place it somewhere and you just okay?
So there's options for either. I took mine home with me because I had driven to Mid-Ohio and I just put it in the trailer and drove home with it. But they do offer storage for like ladies that don't have a garage or space to store it. We are allowed to leave it with them.
How much did you miss her?
I had mine in my garage the whole time.
Oh, you had it in your garage. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
Yeah.
broke up there for a second.
Oh. Yeah, I took mine. I got it rewrapped, which I'm pretty excited about. Got it wrapped with Epic Wraps down in the cities here, and they did a great job.
Yeah, because you actually changed the scheme of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Super happy. I didn't think it would turn out as well as it did. But it looks great.
I think it's beautiful. It's blue and black.
Yeah, black and white on either side, and then teal down the middle.
Yeah, because I seen it and I was like, oh my god, did she change the colors? I love it. Let's go. Yeah. I was wondering if anybody was going to keep with the same theme in colors.
A few people did. Some of us were a little bit harder on the equipment than others, so it was time for an update.
It's time to change it up, right? It always it brings a new freshness to it, right? Just changing the colors around. You're like, oh my god, just look at that. Look at you, girl. You're so beautiful. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. So let me think on the top of my head. Are you're not with Bison, are you?
Yep, yeah.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
Super excited. They accepted me to be a sponsored driver this year. Just huge. I got a license suit last year, and I loved it. And applied for sponsorship, and I accepted.
I love it.
Cool. So,
yeah.
New suit coming soon.
Obviously, you changed the colors on it.
Yep. Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
I think it's gonna turn out awesome.
It is. I'm happy for. I finally got my suit in. It's right here. So I hadn't had a chance to ride in it yet. So I need to. It's hard for my wrist to get in and out of that thing.
Yeah.
So I did it when I first got it. My wife come home. I'm freaking roll around the living room floor. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm breaking in my suit, girl." She's like,
"Yeah,
you look goofy." I was like, "Yeah, I'm a good goofy though." That's awesome. Ben says you can use my Z125 for Daytona if you need a pit bike. Absolutely, I do, Ben. I'll come and get it. Yeah, absolutely, I will. Dan says you're definitely gonna need a pit bike for Daytona. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Can't wait. I can't wait to go. Everybody, some people, Dan, maybe you can answer this. I've been hearing a lot of there's like a special chicken wing place you're supposed to eat at when you go to Daytona. Lucy Blondell, absolute legend, says, yo, my girl, Shea MacGregor. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I love it. I can't wait to see all you girls at VIR. I get to hang out with y'all the whole weekend. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Y'all going to be tired of me by the end of the weekend. You're like, dude, just go home.
You're going to be tired of it.
Just go home. I love it. Oh my God. Well, Shea, this has been a lot of fun. I don't want to keep you too much longer. I didn't want to do this long drawn out podcast anyway. Just it'd be, quick update, sit down, how you been, plans, expectations coming up. It's good to see you as always.
Yeah, you
too. Just shoot me your address. I got your address. I done said that. I'll stick this shirt in the mail for you and some stickers so you get it. Lucy, I got your shirt too. So, no idea. I live 20 minutes from Daytona. Okay. Dan said he don't know what chicken wing. I'm gonna have to reach out to Dustin. He's the one that keeps telling me about it. He's like, you got to go to this chicken wing place. And then another buddy of mine I was talking to today, Billy Pedro, says you got to eat at the Hooters down there. And I was like, man, I ain't ate at Hooters and shit. I can't remember the last time I ate at Hooters. The Hooters we had here in Roanoke, Virginia, it closed down like 10 years ago. So. Yeah. I love you too, Lucy, for sure. She says, "Ha, I love you, Chris." Ben says, "Hooters across the road from the track." Yeah, I might have to give it a try. I'm looking. I love chicken wings, so let me know. Or Dan, let's go together. We can go try the chicken wings for sure. I'm with it, 110%. Wing House is better than Hooters. Yeah, okay. The Wing House. That's it. Thank you. Yomori Wing House. Yeah, so you too, Lucy. Absolutely. Oh, I got look. See, I fixed it. You remember how last time I had you on there, I was trying to do all the gestures and stuff and I wouldn't do it? Now I got it in some way, dude. There's somewhere it's supposed to do like thumbs up. I did balloons the other day, and I was like, "How did I make balloons come up on my screen?" I don't know. I guess I gotta again. I gotta Google something to figure out how to work it right. It's hilarious. I love it. Listen, Shay, this has been a lot of fun. I hope the rest of your weekend is as proper mega as you. I cannot wait to see you step up on that top step this season for BTR. Can't wait to hang out. Um, Shoot me a call this weekend, like tomorrow. Let's get in touch. We'll
Okay.
go ahead and we'll schedule our part three, right? For
Okay.
our mid-season recap. And then at the end of the year, so when I see you at VLR, I'll be doing some live videos with you girls throughout that weekend too
Sweet.
as well. So um I actually got an Insta 360 camera.
Dang.
It's
Those things are
something.
sweet.
Dude, where'd it go? I bought it and then with the intention of I took it, I used it one time. Look, I've only used this thing one time. I'm gonna tell you the real quick story about it. I got this thing on sale. It's the X3, right? So I took it and I had this 15-minute conversation with Garrett Gerloff that I recorded on this thing. I come home and I plug it up, I download all this Insta 360, all this shit, right? And I thought that I was actually gonna upload it to where I can make some shorts out of it and put it out there on all these social medias. Well, come to find out, I fucking deleted it. So I deleted everything from that whole weekend. I was so pissed off. This thing has literally been sitting for 6 months. I've not charged it, hadn't even used it. Every
Since
time I
I'm
look at it, I get this like I just want to throw you across the room, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I almost sold it, but I was like, you know what? I'll just go ahead and keep it. So I'm gonna start using this. I'm gonna take it with me to Daytona and yeah, hopefully I won't delete no more footage because if I do, I'm gonna do a live video. I'm gonna break this thing, right? Watch this. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, Shay, I'm gonna let you go. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. This has been a lot of fun. I cannot wait to catch up
Yeah, you
and
too.
see you. Tell everybody I said hello. Give everybody hugs for me because I'm a big hugger. You know that. So just expect a big old
Yeah.
bear hug when I come in for sure. And yeah,
Right.
this is awesome. I asked you this last time, but are you gonna have any merch for sale this year? Like any stickers or T-shirts or
Oh,
anything?
I've been thinking about stickers, but I don't have any plans.
So I gave Lucy. I use a sticker app. I think it's called Sticker App.
Okay.
Um, it was like $60 for 100 vinyl stickers. They're 4-inch
Oh,
stickers,
yeah.
4-inch by 3-inch. It's like $64 for 100 of them. Which, if you get smaller stickers like 2-inch stickers, I think you can get 100 for like $30, $20, something like that.
Yeah.
It's actually an app. If you have Google app or iPhone, I got an iPhone. If you go
Yeah.
to the store, just go to Sticker App and download it. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's you design. You can pick glitter, vinyl. You can pick all these. It's got all these little cool. It's easy. It's quick. They're cheap
Yeah.
enough, right? So stickers would be good. So get you some stickers because I want some. I'm gonna put them on my laptop and
Yeah.
stick them to my wall, my dresser, back of the car, and all that good stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Shay, this has been a lot of fun. I appreciate the update. And listen, you're going to full send it this year, and I can't wait.
Yeah.
Let's go. I love it. Love it. Listen, I first and foremost, I'm gonna let Shay in this podcast. I know I didn't do my normal beginning, how I do it with Next Level Financial and Bison Track and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get to that right now, real quick. Big shout out to Next Level Financial. Take control of your financial future. Get your complimentary financial analysis today by Seth Starnes. My friend Shay here is with Bison too. It's her second year. You guys and girls hear me talk about Bison all the time. Go to bisontrack.com, sign up. It's easy, it's simple. You design the suit. And Shay, I tell everybody this, the whole spill, don't buy the off the rack suit, but you customize your full suit. It's 2025, people. You deserve a full custom suit. Love yourself. It is people when you say full custom, I think people think, oh, it's going to be so much more money than an off the rack suit. Absolutely, it is not. Absolutely not. So just go to bisontrack.com. just look into it. It's easy to make the process super easy. You pick all the colors. Shea will tell you, pick the colors, the patches, the logos. You're like, I want a little bit more blue here, a little bit more black there. It's not an issue, right? And you can sit down and do video chats with them. It's the whole process is so easy. Chris Cox says, send it, Shea. Absolutely. Absolutely. Always down. My nickname is Dan says I'm always down. My nickname is Dumbstick. I guess for drumstick. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. So listen, people, bisontrack.com. Big shout out to Chef Eats. Have you had any Chef Eats yet?
I've not.
Shay, I got to get you linked up with Jeff Servin. Obviously you've heard about Chef Eats in the paddock, right? You see them. It's just healthy food, awesome, quick, easy. So big shout out to Chef Eats, TST Industries. You guys know the deal. You can go to theclothingkings.co.uk and get all your Pendergast merch. Big shout out to Superbike Supply, SFL Mini GP, RD Racing, Vet2 Track, Flying Eyes Optics, 64-degree racing. What undersuit do you have?
I just wear Under Armour. I don't have an official undersuit.
We're gonna have to change that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a reach out. We're gonna get that taken care of for you. So big shout out for 64-degree racing. Tate, he actually sent me a custom 2-piece undersuit. Yeah, right. Somewhere right here, right? It's right here on the wall. Again, it's I tell people like this, don't show up to the track with just one undersuit. Bring more undersuits than you do socks and underwear. Trust me.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want to walk around as soon as you come 5 feet from somebody, they're like this.
Yep.
That way. The showers are that way, just saying. And here's some soap. Go scrub the undersuit while you're in there. Yeah, it's hilarious. Big shout out to Gus Ghetto Customs for all your body work. Carnes Performance in Pennsylvania. If you live in Pennsylvania, don't go to no other dealership but Carnes Performance. Big shout out to KYT Helmet Americas, K-Tech Suspension, Birch, Kendall, and Dakari, RTR, ready to race in North Carolina, Coleman Power Sports here in Virginia. So if anybody lives in Virginia, don't go to any other dealership but Coleman Power Sports. Big shout out to Road Racing World. I need everybody to go to roadracingworld.com, go to the donations and donate to the air fence. It's imperative that we have the air fences. If we don't have the air fences, Shay wouldn't be able to show up and do what she does. Nobody would, right? Whether it's $1, $5, $10, whatever it is, you can donate. Please, it helps us out a lot. And thank you so much. Big shout out to STG, Brian Van, and Max Van. Again, congratulations, Max Van, on your M4 Suzuki ride this year. Absolutely proper mega. Dripping Wet for all your graphics, and my buddy Gus Rodeo also does graphics too. It's GRG graphics, and another buddy of mine, Reese, has REB graphics. You're not going to go wrong with any one of these three. Just like everybody I talk about on my friends list right here, you're not going to go wrong ordering anything from any one of these people, because they're all absolutely amazing human beings, and what they do for our sport is nothing but love. Big shout out to Venom Undersuits, BTR, best program I think in Moto America, Build Train Race by Royal Enfield. Shay can contest to that, right? Big shout out to Racer 411 program, tippingracing.com, California Superbike School, UK. My buddy Cole King has a performance shop. So big shout out to King's Performance and Obsession Engineering, my buddy out there in the UK, and BTI Photos. Shay, the floor is yours. Tell everybody where they can find you on all your social media, and love and support, all that good stuff.
So mostly I'm on Instagram at Shea Mac457, and then just on Facebook, Shea MacGregor. Not too big on Twitter, don't have a TikTok. That's it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. It's social media has gotten, I don't want to say out of hand, but it seems like every time I turn around, there's a new like Lemon. My buddy hit me up, was like, "Are you gonna sign up for Lemon?" I was like, "What the hell is Lemon?"
What is that?
Yeah, whatever. I guess it goes with TikTok or Instagram. One of them. I was like, man, I don't know. I got too much social media right now as it is. Let's just be honest. So. Yeah. Oh, real quick before we get off here, did you watch? I have not watched the MotoGP sprint race yet. Have you?
I've not.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Me neither. So, and what do you think about Loris Baz being in the bagger class this year? That's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting. I think the whole thing's gonna be exciting.
I think all the changes, we have in Moto America, all the rider changes and riders going to different classes and all that. It's going to be an exciting year for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, it was an absolute honor on this beautiful Saturday to sit down with the legend, Shea MacGregor. We will see you soon. Shea, is there anything you want to say for in the podcast?
I just want to thank the whole BTR program for what they've done for me and bring me into this whole crazy sport. It's been awesome. And then my personal sponsors, Bison and ASB Inventions and Motion Crew, have been awesome. Yeah, thanks to my parents. And thank you so much for having me on the podcast again. Can't wait to do another follow-up.
Yeah, listen, I can't wait. It's always an honor to sit down with you, Shea. I can't wait to see you. I'm still wondering, how did I miss you last year at freaking Mid Ohio? Like I miss you. Yeah. I miss Lucy. There's a bunch of them. I was like, I don't know. It's you know how busy it is during the weekend anyway. It's like
crazy. Yep.
It's I walk with my head up looking forward, but there's so much going on, right? It's like it's easy to miss people for sure. So anyway, Shea, drive safe to where you're going. Have fun this weekend. And yeah, I can't wait to see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. You're very welcome. See you guys. All right, let me end this.
Calling all two-wheel enthusiasts, get ready to rev up your earbuds with Pin the Gas Podcast, the ultimate motorcycle racing podcast, hosted by Chris Simcoe, one of our very own excellent leaders here in Roanoke, Virginia. With expert analysis, behind-the-scenes stories, and exclusive writer interviews, Pin the Gas Podcast delivers the adrenaline rush of the racetrack straight to your ears. Whether you're a diehard fan or a curious newcomer, you'll gain insights that will transform how you watch and understand motorcycle racing. On your favorite podcast app, join Simcoe as he takes you on a high-speed journey through the world of motorcycle racing. Pin the Gas Podcast.